Welcome. I'm the Wordnerd, and in this video, we're going to check out the NIV Archaeological Study Bible. So, this Bible is actually out of print. So, if you want to buy it, you're going to have to look for it secondhand. It is still on Amazon, but because it's out of print, it is kind of costly. So, I recommend looking on eBay or thrift stores or, something like that. Get it secondhand. So, yeah, let's just jump in. So, this is just my thoughts on this study Bible. I just decided to start, I guess it's a series on the study Bible. So, this study Bible is an illustrated walkthrough biblical history and culture. I'm so weird. Okay, so you got the copyright page, got the contents page. So, that's always helpful to find some things. You got books of the Bible in alphabetical order. You got some abbreviations they use in this Bible. They got an introduction page. So the Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary is the one that joined Zondervan to offer this unique study Bible. And honestly, this is probably my favorite study Bible. At least it is definitely in the top 3, I would say. So basically, there are over 500 insightful and accessible articles in this Bible. There are full color photographs and awesome stuff in this Bible study. So you got a preference for the NIV. You got, permissions for photography and everything like that, their uses, acknowledgments, and all that stuff. Then you got the history of the Holy Land, which I think is really cool. That's very helpful. Then you got some chronological history of Palestine, very relevant. Then you jump into the Old Testament, and then you just have book introduction. So each of the books do have book introductions, so that is awesome. And then throughout the scriptures, you have general categories of insightful notes or small articles. There archaeological sites, there's cultural and historical notes, there's going to be notes and things about the ancient people, the land, and the rules, and the reliability of the Bible, which is awesome, and then also ancient texts and artifacts that go with the Bible, which is probably one of the biggest thing. Like, it feels like it's on every other page. It's not, but I feel like there's something awesome on every other page of the Bible. And I love how they use like the different colors, so they really stand out. And at the bottom of the page there are the regular, I guess, study notes, but all the study notes really focus on archaeological, cultural, history, things like that. So it's just it's just awesome. I do like the book introductions as well. Some are longer than others. It's not the longest book introductions I've ever seen in my life, but they're still done very well. And then they also have on the inter margins cross references, which is so cool. I love cross references. I think cross references are really like underappreciated. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's my personal, but these are my thoughts, okay? So, so yeah, there's some charts and graphs as well in there, and there's also quotations from ancient people and things about the Bible too. So I thought, and the text itself, which I thought was really unique. You can see sometimes there's not a whole lot of notes on a page, but that's because these, like I said, the study notes really focus on the archaeological, cultural, and historical notes, and necessarily there might not be those kind of notes. There is a small within the book of Malachi, there's a small intertestamental kind of article that talks about in between the testaments. It's kind of small, but, still helpful. And then you jumped into the New Testament with the book introduction of Matthew. I really like this Bible because it just has pictures of the actual places within, like, the New Testament, and, like, just articles and things about the places and the people, and just the real pictures, I think, is just really cool. It really helps you to see, you know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. It just really helps you to visualize what is happening throughout, the Testament, I guess. I don't know. But it's just really fun to... There's so much information in this Bible. There's just so much. Because I think this is my favorite Bible, is just because there's so much of historical, archaeological information in this Bible that there's just no other way that you would know these things, and I think that's why it's fun. So at the back of the Bible, you have some basic things, some charts for the different things. You have a list of the articles. You have a glossary, which is nice. So you have like a list of articles, subject index to the articles, alphabetical, I think, to the articles, which is very helpful to find certain notes when you're trying to look for something specific. And then you also have a concordance, which is also helpful as well. So, like I said, if you can find one of these Bibles, just jump on it and get it. Like, don't even think about it. That's my personal opinion. Before I bought the one that I have now, I actually found one in a secondhand store, and I didn't buy it because I didn't know what it was at the time. And when I realized it, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so sad. Then you also have an index of the maps within the of the places and things. And then you have a couple of the maps in the back. Pretty good standard maps, I guess. They can be very helpful though. I think I love maps now. I used to not really care for them, but kind of do now. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the NIV Archaeological Study Bible. It'll be linked in the description if you're interested. Like I said, it's kind of expensive because it's out of date. But remember, God loves you and He's always with you. God bless.